Top pros are using this formation on FC25. The formation we are talking about is the 5-3-2 holding formation. Previously, we have talked about the 5-2-3 and the 5-2-1-2, but top pro players like ANDERS, VERGANG are using this formation. This formation is being used in the FC Pro ladder against the very best players. I was introduced to this formation by my good friend and a professional FC coach, Saf. This is how this formation looks in game. And against the best Middle East players, this formation is used by one of the top 64 players in the world, Ahmed Suwaidi. He has been using this formation and he is on an unbeaten streak in the FC Pro ladder. But I have to give you a heads up. You really need to know how to attack on this formation. Just simply copying the code won't work. But I will show you the code during this video. Field of style for this formation is going to be counter, as opposed to the short passing, which is more commonly used. As this formation really doesn't have wingers, our left back is going to be attacking as a winger, and we are going to put numbers behind the ball and then launch those quick attacks. We need players with good attack positioning for this formation. Our defensive approach is going to be 70, but I need to tell you something. Don't use 70 depth if you're not good at switching, because your team will put on a lot of auto offside traps and the L1 triangle passes are overpowered. In that case, all you have to do is manually adjust the line and put the defensive depth to 60. This is my recommended depth, guys. This is what I recommend. But the pros who are using this formation are using it at 70 depth, but I recommend 60 for most of you guys, as the pro versus pro game is much different to what you're going to play in a foot champs or rivals game. This is important to understand. This 5 at the back formation provides you with a CDM, and this formation is simply not going to work until and unless you have a CDM like Petri Guijarro, who has a long ball pass plus playstyle, another CM who is as attacking as Alexia Putellas. You need this kind of combination in the midfield. If you do not have a playmaker like Alexia, this formation is doomed to fail, as it will be too defensive for you, and then you will simply not be able to get out of the press and you will struggle to attack. The other CM is going to be a box-to-box CM, someone like Jude Bellingham or a Frankie de Jong. Okay, so Petri, Alexia and Frankie is a good combination for this formation. I know Alexia is expensive, so you can replace her with another similar attack-minded player. Our left back is going to be an attacking wing back, and they are going to transition to an LM with the ball. As you can see, this formation will have an LM when we are on the ball. One of our striker needs to be a false nine, and if they have the plus role like I have with Sophia Smith, it is amazing, because see, the false nine is going to drop back in the midfield. Once the false back drops in the midfield to collect the ball, they will provide attacking passes to the other striker. The other striker has to be set on advanced forward, otherwise this formation will not work the way it is intended to work. Our right back usually is on a defend role, but for this formation he will be on a wing back. He will also push up and act like an RWB when we are attacking with the ball. Our middle center back needs to be a stopper. A stopper will always stick close to the opponent striker, and this will allow us to win balls high up on the pitch. If we are able to win the balls high up on the pitch, we can launch counter attacks. The other two are going to be on the defender role. That is it. Defender, defend, defend. Here is, however, a heads up. This formation only works if you know how to trigger manual runs. You need to trigger manual runs towards your fullback. Click L1 towards your right back and make him join the attack. You need those attacking outlets. When the LM is pushing further away from the attack, you have to use BR1 to call her shot and play driven passes. You need to create motion, and you can only do that by using manual runs, as otherwise you will struggle. That is one of the reasons we also use the counter attacking style for this formation. A particular forward at the back formation is still very good, which I will talk to you about soon.